welcome back to the Now Morning Show. Milo is hosting the Milo City Bike Ride, a family-friendly event that encourages play and physical activity among children aged 7 to 12. It's a grand finale of an in-store promotion, but there's more to learn about it. And joining us this morning is Candice Clark, Marketing Manager of Milo. Good morning, Candice.
Good morning, Natasha. Thank you so much for having me. And good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
It's a pleasure to have you with us on the show. Thank you for joining us. This is quite an exciting event, so we have to say thank you to Milo. Quite interesting because it's the grand finale of an in-store shopper promotion. What is that promotion?
Correct. So the promotion is encouraging parents and children to engage in an active lifestyle. And Milo's mantra is really about sport is a great teacher, and out of this is where the Milo City Bike Ride would have stemmed from. So the in-store promotion is where persons can purchase 1 Milo 400 gram or 2 in the 200 gram to be able to register for the City Bike Ride event taking place this Saturday, as well as a chance to win a bicycle. We are giving away 300 bicycles across Trinidad and Tobago. And this is geared towards children 7 to 12 years old.
So that's the age limit, 7 to 12 years old to enter and win a bike.
Yes.
Okay, so how do people register for this event?
So once you've purchased the items, you can upload your proof of purchase either via QR codes in store, or we have drop boxes in select stores. There's also the option of utilizing the Milo Caribbean page on Facebook and on Instagram, where you can upload your receipt via the links.
Okay, wonderful. So, of course, you see the beauty of technology emerging in there. All right, but let's talk a little bit about the City Ride specifically, because I know there are 3 happening, not just here in Trinidad and Tobago, but this is regional.
Correct.
Yeah?
We also have it occurring in Guyana and in Belize. So it's the first time we're doing it. And the reason we are engaging in this activity is because we've realized one major difference. When we look at children today compared to children, let's say 10 years ago, and I'm sure you know, Natasha, what that issue is.
Oh, yeah.
They're not as active
Definitely.
as we used to be when we were younger. They're all on their technologies, whether it's their phones, their laptops, their iPads. So what we're engaging in is for kids to remember the basics of play, the basics of moving your body, which is good for their minds and for their bodies.
Something that is so important as well. I mean, I'm sure everybody who's watching, first thing they thought about is, yep, not enough movement, not playing outside. So Milo is coming together again throughout the region to ensure that children have that opportunity too. But parents and guardians as well, and family and friends. Let's speak a little bit about the event and what we can look forward to.
Yes. So the major part of the event is the bike ride. It's open to all. Whether you're an adult and you have no children and you're just looking for something fun to do, walk with your bike and your helmet. If you're a family, bring your family out. Outside of the bike ride, for those who may not want to partake in the bike ride, we have a fun day. We have a sport village where parents and children can learn about sporting opportunities like kayaking, dragon boats, track and field. So we have that visibility for parents and kids that may not know, hey, what sports are out there for us to partake in. We'll also have free giveaways throughout the day. We have activities catered towards younger kids as well as older kids. We have free bouncy castles, free VR stations, free activities for children throughout the day. And not forgetting parents, we do have a nutrition corner where they could learn about healthy eating, as well as we'll have Nestle sampling throughout the day as well.
Something that's going to be wonderful. Now, let's talk about bike decorations. I noticed that was something that was mentioned. You can decorate your bike. Walk us through that.
Correct. Actually, there is a special prize for the most or best decorated bike. So those who are bringing their bicycles, they could bring it decorated. Those who've won a bicycle, walk with your decorations, because those who have won a bicycle will collect on the day of the event. And encouraging parents to remind their children to please decorate their bicycles.
I was just about to ask if parents are decorating their bicycles too, but that's not happening.
They can do it as well, but the prize is geared towards the children.
What about what you can bring to the event? Of course, we know children, so strollers definitely. You know, children may also be quite attached to their pets. Is this open to that?
Correct. So sadly, we're not allowed to bring pets on the day. However, strollers are welcomed, but for the fun day itself, not for the bike ride, just in terms of safety for the younger kids. And in terms of the ride itself, it will be taking place around the Nelson Mandela Park. So parents, kids, adults are free to go around the park as much as they want to. It's a fun ride. It's not competitive. However, everyone that completes the ride will receive a wonderful medal.
Okay, Wonderful. And as you mentioned, the route, particularly around the Nelson Mandela Park,
Yes.
will there be support for those who are participating?
Correct. We have police, we have ambulance, so it's well catered in terms of the safety of everyone that will partake.
Wonderful. Any walking component there for those of us who can't ride a bike?
Yes, we do have support for those who may be novices, those who may be new at it and not skilled. We do have support along the way. In fact, Michael Phillips, he's a major part of the event with us. He's supporting us greatly with this.
Now, one of the things that you would have spoken of earlier, we would have spoken about registration for the event. This registration is for the bike ride itself and to attend the fun day, so it's a must people register that way, or it's a walk-in?
It is a must.
Okay.
It is a must for you to register prior to the event. And in registering, you also have the ability to win a bike for a child that is 7 to 12 years old.
And may I ask what sort of bike we're winning?
20-inch BMX bike.
Very nice. And how will those who have participated know whether or not they've won?
So all winners will be contacted prior to the event, so they are aware that they've won a bike, which of course will facilitate on the day.
Now, this City Ride 2025, is this the first of its kind?
It is the first in the Caribbean. It is the first that we'll be doing in Guyana and in Belize as well.
And you said that this came from noticing that there was a gap when it comes
Correct.
came to the activity
Correct.
of the younger generation, and that I'm assuming it falls in line with what Milo's mission may be when it comes to nutrition and so much more. Can you just expound on that for us, how they marry
Yes.
together?
If you look at our packages for Milo, you would see sport is a great teacher, because we believe there's certain skills that parents, kids may not learn otherwise outside of sports, like tenacity, teamwork, determination. And this is why we thought it's so important just to bring back the basics of the essence of play. Let's start with that first. So parents and kids know about the importance of just moving their body, utilizing the bike ride for that, as well as the other activities on the day to get the messaging across.
Can we get maybe a little sneak peek of some of the other activities? Because I know you mentioned there were going to be some giveaways and stuff as well.
So we'll have random giveaways throughout the day. In the day itself, we also will have a sport village where there are different sporting opportunities available. We're going to have activities for kids from bouncy castles, a little coloring corner. We're going to have VR stations. We're going to have free sampling of Nestle products throughout the day as well. And I don't want to give away everything, but you're going to enjoy yourself. And we're asking families to come out. You know, parents are always looking for something for kids to do.
Of course.
And this is a great opportunity.
Something else that I know we would have also spoken of or touched on rather would have been helmets. Are helmets mandatory?
Yes, helmets are mandatory. So if you did not win a bicycle, please walk with your helmet. Those who won a bicycle, it comes along with a helmet.
Okay. Are there any particular recommendations for parents to bring on the day itself, for the children to bring, aside from decorating their bike?
No, just bring yourselves. Apart from the helmet, if you want a bike, just bring yourself. Bring your fun, bring your enthusiasm for the day. That's what we're looking out for.
Wonderful. And the events that are happening in Guyana and Belize, because of course we're streaming online, we have viewers from the entire CARICOM region. Yes. Are they going to be similar to what we're going to experience in Trinidad and Tobago this weekend coming?
Correct. It's similar. The only difference may be the type of sporting opportunities that will be displayed in the sports village, but it will be the same. So on May the 17th, we do have Guyana, and on May the 24th, we have Belize.
One of the things we didn't touch on is the time for this event taking place in Trinidad.
So it's 2 to 6 p.m. at CIC grounds this Saturday, May the 10th.
Wonderful. And for those who are interested in attending, can we possibly touch on the parking situation as well? Because we do know, of course, you've said you're going to be using the Nelson Mandela Park, correct?
Correct, going around it, yes. So there's parking inside of the park, as well as around the perimeters.
Okay, everything has been taken care of. Are there any particular stakeholders? I know you would have mentioned Michael's been working with you as well. Who else is working with Milo on this?
So Michael is the main person working with us. And of course, we have additional brands that are part of it. Like Maggie will be there, Nescafe will be there, cereal will be there. So we do have other partners within Nestle outside of Milo working on the event.
Is this something that is perhaps telling the future of Milo collaborating, but also investing in our youth of our future?
Yes. So normally Milo does invest in the grassroots communities, the sporting activities, and we're just looking to kind of build on it through this event and do more of this going forward.
And just to go back, if we can kindly remind those who are watching how they can register for this.
Yeah, so registration is via our drop boxes, or via QR codes in stores. Or the third option is via social media page, Milo Caribbean on Facebook and Instagram. So you purchase 1 Milo 400 gram or 2 200 gram packs and upload the proof of purchase.
And just interesting, because one of the things, of course, with registration is we know that you're keeping your focus on the numbers. Is there a cutoff as to how many people can attend?
No, we don't. No, there's no cutoff. We're welcoming all to come.
Wonderful. Well, Candice, any closing comments for Trinidad and Tobago before we wrap?
So we just want to encourage parents. You know, we know you're busy. We understand it's hard sometimes to have the kids physically active. So we're inviting you to come out for a fun day for the whole family that you will enjoy.
Wonderful. Well, Candice, thank you so much for joining us this morning. All the best.
Thank you, Natasha.
And it's a pleasure to have you. Okay. And all the best to you and the team and parents. You heard it here first, happening this Saturday, the 10th of May from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. at CIC grounds. It's the Milo City Bike Ride. And if you can't ride a bike, that's okay. We're going to walk together. Stay tuned. This is